All right, welcome back to Kiro's Corner, brought to you by me. Well, I'm actually doing this for my friends on Discord, the Raining Crafts and Dogs Discord server. But mostly I'm just doing it to help them out for those that are wanting to do crocheting and stuff like that. What we're going to do is this video is going to cover using decreasing stitches to increase your stitch count. Yeah, it sounds kind of weird. If you want to think of it this way, it's going to be a ninja stitch. Wah, 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 hi-ya, kind of thing. Yes, I know I have a wonderful ninja personality. So what we'll do is I will go ahead and do some single crochets just to kind of give you an idea. We've been doing it. I added up a couple rows just to make this a little wider and flatter, and you can kind of see where things are possibly, and just get the stupid thing to stop spiraling. It was driving me nuts. So what we'll do is I'll do some single crochets, and then I will do a ninja increase, which is using a decrease to increase your stitch counts. I use this all the time in the patterns I use because I'm making a lot of stuffed animals right now for Christmas, you know, to give for Christmas presents and things. And you have to use this stitch quite often, in fact. And the patterns I use is from a lady called Megan Larp, I believe it is. She's on Ravelry. I'm assuming Etsy too, but I don't go on Etsy. I know better because Etsy is addictive, just like Ravelry is. I shouldn't probably be on Ravelry either because I'm just like, ooh, click, ooh, click, ooh, click. Oh, I need that. I want that. I want to do that. Then I'm like totally screwed. So what we're going to do is I'm going to chain one after I put my hook in here. There we go. All right. Chain. My ends look weird because my tension is just garbage right now because it is 20 stitches, but it just looks odd because I'm not putting a lot of tension on these things because I'm trying to showcase what it is. So we're going to go ahead and stick our hook in the hole, roll over like normal. We're going to do some single crochets just to get started. And remember, you want to put it in the hole right here. That and that. Okay, so I've got 3 regular single crochets, 1 stitch for 1 hole, 1 stitch for 1 hole, 1 stitch for 1 hole. Now, in the previous video, if you watched it, for my decreasing, what we did was in the next holes, we wanted to do a decrease. So we would stick our hook through this hole, yarn over, pull up to get, you know, a loop on there, then stick the hook in this hole, yarn over, pull it up, and we'd have 3 loops on our hook, and we would do the 4th by yarning over and pulling it all the way through. Now, that is a decrease, and that's how you would do it. What we're going to do is we're going to do a ninja decrease, which is an increase. So it's like, wait a minute here, that kind of blows your mind maybe. What we're going to end up doing is we are going to, like an increase, where you put your hook in this hole that we had already done a regular single crochet in, okay? This is the increasing part. We're going to put the hook in here as if we were going to do an increase, but what we're not going to finish the increase in this stitch. We are going to finish the increase in this stitch. So you are using 2 stitches to do an increase, and then we will finish off with the sneaky part, okay? So first off, I'll put a hook here, yarn over, and then I'm going to do like I said, this is going to be a decrease, but we're going to be increasing. And this is the way you do it. So we'll stick our hook through the hole we've already worked, yarn over, pull through, and then we are going to stick it in here, the second hook, or the second loop, and we got our 3 loops like normal, so it looks like a decrease, because that's what it is. We're going to pull through, and there you go. All right, so we've got our single crochet that we started off right here. And then we've got our decrease, which started in this hole right here and ended in this hole. Now here comes what's, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? So 4, 4, 4. Doesn't seem all that sneaky or anything ninja yet. Here comes the ninja part. So what we're going to do is we're then going to do a regular single crochet right in here. Right in that the last hole that we just worked. Boom. Done. So if you take a look now, like I said, it's a sneaky way of doing an increase. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 holes used, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. Hope you can see that. But that's kind of a sneaky way of getting an increase in there if you don't want to show exactly, 2 stitches in that. You would use it a lot of times if you, say, had a project where you have 6 stitches, right? 6 stitches in a round or a flat, or 8 stitches or 12 stitches or whatever. Something that's kind of an even number and you need to get another increase in there. If you have 5 stitches, it's kind of nice, if you have 5, like what we got here, you'd have 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and you would use the center one possibly to do your increasing. Well, we don't have that here. We've got an even number, so we have to just sneak it in there somehow. So that's what we're going to be doing here. Or that's what we did here, is we snuck in, like a ninja, and put 1 extra stitch between these 2 stitches. So I'm going to go ahead and do some more single crochets, and then see if I can figure this out. Just regular old single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to do another ninja increase. So if you take a look, I've already got my stitch worked right here. And I'm sorry if this is repetitive and all that stuff. I'm just trying to showcase it for like I said, my friends on Discord, in case they just having issues or anything like that. So we've got our stitch already done in this stitch. We are going to go ahead and put our hook back into this hook, or this hole. Then we'll yarn over, pull through, get another loop on our hook. We'll finish off the stitch we want to do in this hole, so it'll, be ready to go. And then we'll do a 3rd stitch in this hole again afterwards to do our ninja stitch. So we insert it here, pull through, and then we insert it again, pull through. So this is doing a decrease in order to get an increased stitch count. So we've pulled it through, and there you go. So we've got, so far, everything looks normal. We've done the decrease, but we're doing that. Now we're going to go ahead and stick our hook back into the hole we just worked, pull it through, and now we have our, get out of the way. But now we have our stitches again. See how we got, different ones? One. So you can kind of see too, it's it looks a little bit different. You can see it's got a slightly bigger hole in there. Not much. I mean, they are sneaky ones, but it does have a slightly bigger hole because it's, got 2 stitches in there, but not too much. Same with this one. It's been pulled because, we're still working on it, but you can kind of see it's a little different. It's got more mass in the stitches right there. And so that's how you can do a decrease. That's actually an increase in your stitch count. So let me finish this row up here, and then we'll count them all and see how many we have, okay? And we should be, if my math skills, which are horrendous, we should have 22 stitches all together now with this row. because I added in those sneaking, I only did 2 sneaky increases. So let's take a look here, get this all done. Watch as the cat paces at the door, wanting in for no apparent reason other than I'm in here, not lavishing attention on him. So, oh well, he'll suffer. I don't even know which cat it is. I got 3 of them. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look. We've finished our row again. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we started out, like I said, this swatch that I've been working on is 20 stitches right here at the base, from this end to this end. And then as we've been working it up and up, you know, doing our various different stitches and stuff, I've either been increasing or decreasing as it goes. So we have 20 here, or we have 22 for the final row up here so far. And what we're going to want to do is I'll go ahead and decrease this again to get it back to 20. And that should do it for how to do a sneaky increase. I hope that was helpful for you guys. It is a very easy stitch to do, and you can do those types of with, you know, half double crochets, double crochets. You can do those types of things. You have to just worry about it. I'm just going to do with single crochets so people know how the concept works. So I hope that was helpful, and I will talk to you in another video.